guys, and it's Vashten back here with another video. So today I'm gonna be reading fanfic again. Before I get too carried away, I just want to say if you would like and subscribe to this video, that'd be great. Down below in the comments there. Yeah, because I know a lot of people have liked my have watched my videos, but they don't like them and then they don't subscribe, which is fine, I guess. But I have a goal of reaching 100 subscribers by the end of 2021. If we get there, that's amazing, and I'm gonna be so happy. And if we don't, that's also okay. But yeah, today I'm gonna be continuing reading fanfic that I wrote when I was younger, probably about 8, honestly. It was like 8 or 9 when I wrote this, maybe 10. And I'm on chapter 3, and I'm going to read 2 chapters because they're not very long. So, as a recap, this is from my Adopted by 5 Seconds of Summer book. I completely discontinued this book because when I was writing on Wattpad when I was younger, I had to create an other account, and then I found the login to this account, and so when I got my phone, like, when I got this login back, I completely was like, I'm not writing this book anymore. I don't like it. But a quick recap is that there's these 2 girls named Violet and Elena, or Bubbles, that were adopted and by Michael from 5 Seconds of Summer. And yeah. And in the second chapter, they ended up going shopping and stuff, and yeah. So this is chapter 3, and this is called Back Home. When me and Bubbles got back to the house, we put our stuff away. Then we asked him if we could go swim in this pool. He said sure. So we went and put on our swim pieces and got out to swim. After swimming, I look at my phone and got a text from Kevin saying, "Hey, Harry's being annoying and Zane keeps asking if his hair is okay." Cooper spidered off and said, "No, it was completely wrecked. Haha." I write back, "OMG, wow, LOL. My life is just fine. I honestly like it a lot here." Then I hear a knock. I ask who it is, and I hear a voice say, "Callum." I say, "Come in." He walks in and asks who I was texting. I say, "Just a friend." He then remarks back, "Ooh, got's us boyfriend, don't you?" I said, "No, we're just friends." He asked if his friend was a boy or a girl. I said, "Don't tell Michael." He said he wouldn't care. I say it's a boy. He just chuckled. It's a friend of mine from the orphanage. He said okay, and then I asked what he wanted. He said he just wanted to check up on you guys, well, girls, whatever. It's dinner time. I say okay, let me put over my flannel. He said no need to. I mean, I was wearing a sketty strap tank top. When I wrote this, I was like, oh, people showing body is bad, but in reality, it's your body. Do what you want with it. I'm not here to judge you. I don't really care to do with your body. It's yours. And if you choose to wear clothes that show more, that's great. You do you. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to be happy that you're comfortable with your body and that you are willing to do that. And you go. So this is chapter 4. Dinner. During dinner, Callum brought up that I'd been texting Kevin. Michael said, "Oh really, Vi, is this true?" I just continued to act. I decided to act like I didn't hear him. Then Callum said, she must be daydreaming about Kevin. My head shot up where shut up where? Then they laughed at me. I just blushed and texted Kevin. I was doing it in private. My phone was under the table. But Luke seen. He honestly didn't care. He just smiled, and I smiled back. Once I finished, I put my phone in my pocket and dished in the sink, and then went to my room and got my PJs and stuff. Kevin sent me a picture about 8 of him hiding under the blankets. I texted back, "Are you really already in bed?" He said, "Yeah. Liam made us grrr." I laugh at him, and then he texts me back, "Liam is coming. Shoot, bye. Bye, I say, then put my phone to my chest and smile. Then hear a knock. I put my phone down and say, come in. Michael walk her in and said, hey, about the dinner thing, was that true? I blushed and looked down and nodded, but then he put my head up and said, it's okay, I don't really care. Is he more than a good friend? I mumbled. I said no and mumbled, but I wish. He looked at me and said, oh, you do? I didn't say anything, and he smiled at me. I was blushing. That night I was woke up by Callum and Michael. I woke up. I start to cry, and Michael hugs me and said it was just a harmless dream, princess. It's okay. I hugged Michael. Callum asked if I wanted to talk about it. I said no, not really. Callum went back to bed. Michael asked if I needed anything. I said going. I'm sorry. I've been having technical difficulties with the thing I'm recording on right now. So, yeah. But I can continue reading now. Back to the book. Michael asked if I needed anything, and I said going out skateboard helps me. He told me to grab a jacket, so I did, and I grabbed my skateboards. So I did and changed into jeans, and he asked if I knew the gate lock yet. I said yes, and went and punched in the 5-digit code I had memorized earlier. I told him not to tell me any codes or passwords if he didn't want me to know them, because I remembered them for some reason. We go out and skate for a while, and it was about 1:30, and I got a freaking text from Calvin. As I mumbled what the heck, we got back and answered it. He said, hey, you awake? If so, meet me at 11:30 tomorrow in the park. I need to tell you something important. I answered, yeah, I'm awake, and I'll try, Cav. No, good night. Michael is coming. Do good night. I said, talks, I see you tomorrow, maybe. Night, Kevin, bye. You know what, screw it. I'm gonna throw in another chapter. This really isn't that long. So this is chapter 5, I think. Secret is no more. I asked Callan after B-Fest if I can go to the park. He says sure. I grab my skateboard and go outside, and I punch in the digit when we get to the park. The very first thing I see is Kevin. I run over and hug him. I ask him what he was talking about earlier this morning. He said, well, I'll tell you. Well, spill it, I say. He says, well, Vi, I like you as more than a friend. I stopped him. I'm sorry, but Kevin, I like you too. I've liked you since like 1st grade. Really well. As I was saying, will you go at me? I say yes. Cooper walks over and asks if where Bubble was, and I point to the swings. After a couple of minutes, Bubble comes over to me and screams. Cooper asks me out. I pause and say, well, Kevin asked me out. When we got home, I went to my room and jumped in my bed. Callum asked how I was so hyped up. I said, well, you know, kids, they're always hyper. I think, OMG, what if your friends don't know? That would be bad. I guess I didn't notice Ashton standing in the doorway glaring at me. I gave him a nervous smile, but he smiled and joined me, then Bubbles joined us. It was fun, and we ended up yelling out random song lyrics after a while, but we were all over the house, but then me and Bubbles heard other female voices. Callum and Michael asked if they could put us down. We say, why not? And then they put us down and walk up to other females and kiss them. Michael says, this is Violet and Elena, well, Bubbles. Girls, this is Chelsea, my girlfriend, and this is Layla, Callum's girlfriend. We wave. Chelsea walks over and says, oh, I've heard of you. I say, really, I hope all good things. Oh, yes, all good things, she says and smiles at us. That is the end of chapter 5. I will probably do another one of these. And yeah, I hope that you guys are doing okay, and that through this tragic time you're still, you know, holding together. I know that some shit's happened lately, that it's fucking 2021. Why can't we all just be normal civilized humans? I don't fucking know. I wish I could tell you, but yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next upload, which will be next Thursday. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and subscribe to me, and leave a comment if you want. It'd be super pogs if you like the comment, and remember to stay hydrated and drink your water. Goodbye. I just realized to forget to say my lovely saying. Stay happy and not crappy. Okay, bye.